morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I hope we all are doing so great, and I really do hope we all are doing very well. Quick one, I've been trying as much as possible, as I hope everyone can see, waiting and wanting to see that we are actually on the same page, right? And this is the reason why we've been doing all we can in our disposals to open a new short position, which is what I'm going to be probably doing right now. I'm probably going to be opening a new short position right now on Solana, which I just did. I just hope that's not too much. Just open a new short position at 145 on Solana, which I'm going to be explaining the reason for that. I just used 10xy. Yeah, I used 10x. I wasn't conscious of it. Well, I'll use 146.97 as SL. That's actually too. Actually, I wouldn't have just gone heads on like that. I'm so sorry. Trying to sort out stuffs around people tuning in and what have you, which is the reason why I'm going back and forth, trying to do that. In a minute, I'm going to be right back. Once again, I want to welcome you into this live post, and I hope we all can actually, stay. I don't know if I'm going to be saying stay committed, but whichever way, I want us to just stay put and, of course, patient while we make all necessary preparations that is going to support our perception of what the market is going to be doing. In a minute, I'm going to be right back. Yes. So sorry, everyone. I had to try to post this stream for those who want to tune in to also be part of it. I am sorry. Well. We're here trying to understand the market trajectory and, of course, understand what exactly is going on. I, for one, begin to think as at today that we're in a very strong consolidatory market. I don't know why I think that way. Because if we were going to be, I would give you my reasons and my instances, and I would want you to, sort of be patient with me in my fundamental approach to this market. And I just want to keep my my focus straight, right? Because there are many things in my mind right now. There's a daily perspective in my heart. I'm thinking what exactly is the market thinking, and I'm trying to picture myself within the market's uncertainty, all right, so that I can, in a way, bring everyone to this, bottom line where we can actually be realistic as to knowing how the market is going to be, evolving, right? So, because I think we are really caught in between the legs of where are we headed and what exactly is the market doing. This again is your host. David is my name, but I'm known as Elgeod, ELGEOD. And I'm super excited to be hosting you today. And of course, we're doing the thing we're so excited doing the most, which is telling you what the thing the market is going to be doing as to how its trajectory is going to be going. Yep. I think that's one of the biggest things. And of course, I'm going to be opening a short today because we are still way short. I don't know if I'm smart in that approach of opening a short still, but I think it's just kind of safer for us to just open a short position because that's how the market seemed to have given us a we will be beginning on a 1 week time frame, not just Bitcoin but the financial market generally. I'm going to be reading certain news for us all, and I hope we get to know what exactly has been going on in the general financial market plane. I tell you guys, there's a whole lot of things currently happening, and I'm going to be telling you that you must remain strategic, right? That's a word. You see yourself taking a very clear lead as regards the market's direction. And jokes apart, it takes some level of, I would dare to say, boldness, right, as we begin to see the market's, directions and all of that. Truth is, we are still in a very unusual consolidatory market, and people begin to ask themselves, okay, fine, wait, where exactly are we headed? What exactly is wrong with the market? How exactly should we think? On Thursday, I made a post on X. Those who've been, seeing all of the things I've been doing, must have been aware of all I've been trying to say and communicate with regards to the market's direction. I was clear enough, right? I think we just might have to begin to prepare to close because we just can't take in more than we can chew as losses. So some level of deliberateness has to be there also while we're trying to, right? So because I think it's very important to remain smart while you're trying to play safe, right? It's a two-way game because you just cannot tell how the market can move, and as much as you want to be deliberate, you just have to be so careful. And I'm saying this because I've opened a short position, and my stop loss is quite far. I have to bring it down so that I can know the amount I can afford to lose in this market, should in case it goes against me. Now, on the higher time frame, we begin to see many things. I drilled all of this analysis for those who've been following me all along the previous week. Like, it's been obvious from a higher time frame perspective that the market, all right, and I'm using that word carefully, that the market is is beginning to take a trajectory. Look at the word, as though we're still going down. Now, this candle is a very unusual candle. This candle is often called a doji, a decision candle where the market is beginning to ask itself, where exactly am I headed? What exactly am I doing? That is a decision candle. And it's obvious by the next week's candle. This is this candle. I mean, this is on the Bitcoin chart. The market came down as though telling us, after finally deciding for a whole week, I think I'm beginning to have the downside as my dance point. And obviously the market began to dance to the tune of the downtrend when you see the following week breaking the how do I say this, the holy grail of $50,000, right? It came right to 49,000. and the market is currently here. And I know you want to be asking yourself, what do we still expect? Well, for me, I have many things to say, one of which is that no matter what the market is doing on daily time frame, the higher time frame such as the weekly time frame still has a very strong hold on the market. I'm going to be sharing this post to those who can actually be part of what we're doing. I'm still on a short, right? I'm still on a short on Bitcoin. I hope my short position turns out green, because that's how I see the market. I'm not going to be in any way pretentious. I don't know if that's the word, but I'm not just going to do something which I think the market is sorry, I want to copy this text. I'm not going to be doing something that I think the market is not doing. In any word, I mean in a single word, I'm saying that whatever I see the market and how I think the market is going to be doing, that's the direction I want to be taking, because I mean that's actually what will make more and more sense, right? Bitcoin currently is on 58,878. I know sometimes it's very hard to swallow the pill that the market can actually go terribly down. I am still one of the most bullish persons, right? I hope everyone can hear me, that you might actually see out there. I still believe very much in the market. Possibility of making a very unusual high. Okay, let's drop airdrops for those on our box. So sorry, I've almost forgotten. We have yeah, a couple of airdrops for those who are okay. Yes, I'm gonna be sharing for 50,000 BTTCs for the new followers. So if you're a new follower, good luck to you. And today we should actually hit 10k, and I'm gonna be super excited. So let's have it get there. We're also going to be sharing certain airdrops. So if you're on YouTube, want to join us on our page today. This month is a very beautiful month, I think, for HTX, right? And I'm aware of that. It's been the 11th year anniversary, and we are celebrating that. It's just that it's not the hashtag, and I think it's still worth the celebration. I hope you all can see the screen. I don't know why this is I don't know if I'm going to be saying difficult because of I don't know what to say, right? So let's do Lucky Crypto first for those who are here, and we can. So let's do Lucky Crypto. Some first 40% who could claim that. Thanks for, that's a word. Thanks, welcome, that's a word, and thanks for coming. So we are super excited to have you all people join us today. All right, so you can also always claim that. And this is where we are right now, guys. It looks as though the market still have some level of boldness to make some certain eyes. That's why you don't want to play around with your stop losses. You just want to keep your eyes glued to the screen in a way, not so obsessive, but in such a manner that you can always have a hedge should in case you get stopped out. And that's one beautiful thing about stop losses. Meanwhile, we see our demo account here, or the, what do we call this kind of account? The paper account, which we would be using for trading. Please, let's have more likes. Can we drop more likes and greetings and all of that, so we can be on the same page? I mean, it's one beautiful part of our streams for you to drop some like. In as much as you can see this video and this post, please drop some likes. It makes us, stay connected as we should, right? And I think it's proper. All right, so my position, right, is that on the weekly time frame, we have reasons to really believe that we are bearish, right? This particular kind has traded into this weekend, that's filled every imbalance here, and there is no potential order the market want to go pick up here in as much as we're still going down. And that's more reason why I'm thinking the candle opening like this, and of course the body form like this, could actually close downward like that, and we should, or let me put it this way, we could see the market, trying in a way, or let me put it this way, trying or moving towards, all right, the downside. And that is me being factual, right? You just cannot underestimate, all right, how far the market can go. Neither can you overestimate it. All right, so I think it's one of those days, all right, in which we are in, where we want to know how exactly the market is going, not just crypto, right? Because I mean, we're in a very, very important landscape, right? Very, very important landscape, right? Right, as we discuss on this subject, right? So we are in a very, very important landscape where I think the general, financial markets, not just crypto, is beginning to obtain so much confrontations. And I think, finance crash. And I think, yeah, that's it. I think maybe Bitcoin would be a lifesaver in this crash. I cannot tell. But I think gold would be a lifesaver, and I'm so sure of that. As much as I'm a pro crypto, um, I am also of the opinion, right, that we would be seeing some level of crash. Perhaps Bitcoin and of course several cryptocurrencies might, actually, what's it called, collapse the more, while we're gonna be having altcoin season happening, simultaneously, right? So I think we have a lot of things to really, really learn, and I think it's owing to the fact that we've got a whole, using that word carefully and deliberately, whole lots, right? I don't know why Bitcoin is seemingly being the one, displaying some level of fall, right? Hey, thank you. Can we have more likes, please? And I hope we're having more followers. Hey, Kiko, how are you doing? We're going to be doing more giveaways. Meanwhile, just stay tuned and keep your eyes glued, right, to the screen. Yes, let's do another lucky crypto giveaway right now before I come back to do the major crypto giveaways that we normally have. So let some 50 persons get that. All right, you are wonderful. So let's have it that way, and then give some, emojis and all of that. So I'm gonna be right back. I feel we are in the middle of a very serious financial trap. The news we have here, a whole lot. All right, really, VR launches Telegram-based PvP2E game, right? That's interesting. I'm gonna be reading that news out, and I think we have a lot of things to seal. How do I say this? To seal, do right? To seal a margin. I think all coins are gonna be rising. I think the Bitcoin Bullrun is really out of it, right? The Bitcoin Bullrun is really, out really tanking. We might just be thinking of yeah. So I think everyone can actually claim that. Please drop some more likes. Drop more likes. Etich, hello. So drop more likes and emojis, and then we can do more giveaways. I think that's pretty much clear. So I want to send, well, look at that, it's already dumping. And so with Solana, we open a short on Solana, and I hope it's worth it, which I'm thinking right now. So the market seems to be going down, but I am so sure that we are possibly going to be having more sell-off on so that may come to 131. I'm gonna just close the trade at that point. We might actually have more sell-off on what's the name of this coin called, on a Bitcoin, right? More sell-offs on Bitcoin. I don't know if you really get that, guys. So yes, because for me there is so much we need to really learn as we are taking the next motion towards the possibilities of the financial crash. Come to think of it, I'm going to be opening the old chart of major markets again to you. I've done that before, and I'm going to be doing that again. So for example, look at Apple. I'm going to come back to to analyzing some cryptos which I'm going to be trading. I think Dimension is going to be pumping. I am going to buy Dimension at some point, right? So this was the analysis I made on Apple. I was like, it's going to be rising a little bit upwards into that spot. And there you go, it has risen to the spot. From here, any white space is going to be like shorting Apple, right? I might just go find a place to go short Apple right now. If I mean some stock, yeah, Apple is going to dump terribly. Apple is going to dump, right? People are going to be taking their cash out of Apple. Well, I'm just going to reserve some certain level of capital. I think 45 point 7. Whoa. I closed, right, this trade of mine. Just wanting to see what's going to be happening. I don't know. I sort of think we have some level of unusuality that's going to be happening on Solana. So I'm going to watch this for the next 30 minutes thereabouts, and then probably call it a close when I see the market movement. But in every honesty, I feel we're going to be having the market taking a very unusual dump on coins like Solana, coins like Bitcoin specifically. So let's just still continue and enjoy the show I've been showing. Let me come back. I'm sorry I got carried away. This is Apple stocks, and I for one think we're gonna be seeing Apple stock making a very strong, I don't know what to call this exactly, very strong, what do we call this, a strong bearish narrative, right? That's a better word. So I think it's not out of place, that's a word, to state that. And sometimes it could look so unexpected for you to see the market moving in a direction you were expecting it to move. But I think this is going to be happening in Apple stock. Essentially, we're going to be seeing Apple stock once upon it one time soon, hitting 164, right? And this is obvious from a technical perspective. Y'all can see how I have made this obvious, because it has just, cleared out a bias liquidity on a daily time frame, which obviously when you come to a weekly and a monthly time frame, concurrently, you're going to be seeing the market giving you that very clear indication. It's made a new high, and of course it should make a new low, as that's more suggestive of the fact that we're going to be going down. Much more importantly, it has oversold on a monthly time frame. You would see, if you use the RSI indicator, that we already have a bearish divergence on Apple stocks. So guys, I think we really do have a long way to go. Using that word carefully and using that word systematically, we have a long way to go on the matter of Apple stock. We have a long way to go, and I think once we, at least one thing is guaranteed, we're going to be coming down, right, to make a new low. And again, another thing is guaranteed, there are possibilities for us to take out the old low, leading us to a successive bearish market on this kind of markets, right, before we can actually think of resuming a upward trend. The inflation rate in the United States is very enormous, and I think we need to face, I wouldn't say cut rate, but also face the reality of what I think we are seeing now as regards big tech, and of course big media platforms, and how people are beginning to see the incoming crash as something unavoidable, right? I really do hope we can really learn from that. And so, as much as crypto looks to be one of those platforms where you have these, I don't know what to call this right now. Will I call it a hopium, or some mentality of, mentality of bullishness? It also gives us a very clear idea, right, that honestly speaking, there is something really coming to strike the markets, and we need to be very safe, number one. Number two, we need to be very smart, and number three, we need to be very prepared. In my own opinion, I think those and many more are the factual proofs, right, that I think we cannot, in my own opinion, we cannot pretend from. It is very fundamental, and of course essential, right, that we stay atop our game. Those of you on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. This is David, this is Hell Guild, and again, it's your host. I do not know what the New Yorkers are doing. Maybe they're opening a new long position, because I'm on a bear market. I don't know. I feel the market is going to be selling, and in a way I'm indecisive. In all honesty, I feel indecisive, and I think perhaps I'll just stick to Bitcoin short if other coins, because I think it's better to just begin to short coins like Bitcoin. I think I would rather stick to Bitcoin short, as I think every other coin seem to be having their own directions and all of that. So perhaps I would just open a short on Bitcoin with 20x at a maximum. All right, so if we're going to get 58,800, I'm going to be setting that. I think I'm more of bearish than bullish on Bitcoin. So okay, I don't know if that's okay. It's already on 58,800. I don't know if this is better, but I just went short right now on BTC with just 20x. Oh my god, and I'm hoping to keep this trade open till 48k. Don't know if that's smart enough, but if that turns out well, I might be the best trader. But guys, just jokes apart, I feel Bitcoin will sell more, while other coins could actually do better. So that's it. Because sometimes there's some sort of inconsistency between Bitcoin chart and that of gold. And that's why I'm beginning to take a bow out of altcoins, because I think altcoins is going to be buying. So this is it on Apple. And if you come to Nvidia, right, this is also one of the important corporations. I know this one really rose well, right? It really went up. This is my 20x up, is not too much. I think it is. I must put a stop loss here. $59,200. Wow, it's interesting. Markets is seriously acting up, and some of this are careful, safe, and smart, right? Guys, I'm serious. A whole lot is happening right now. The market just went boop upwards, and I was about to close all my trades. I think I've already known the amount I can afford to risk right now. I think some levels of buying progress entering the market, or maybe it's a very deceptive one. I cannot tell, but whichever way, the market is really a victim of this volatility. Volatility is in the market. So this is Nvidia, and for me, I think Nvidia is actually overbought. Look at this. Sorry, a minute, please. I'm gonna be right back. Yeah. All right. I'm so sorry. I had to, take a moment to, please, I guess. Guys, this market is really boiling. Volatility is high, and I think this might be like a very strange one. Something is coming in the market, or something is happening, or something is cooking, or something is uncertain. Whichever one, we need to be safe. All right, so this is video. And for me, I think it's a thought, right? It's a thought. Please don't forget to follow, please. If it's your first time of coming, please follow. I think we're going to be having video occupying these imbalances. There's a space here. There's a flip zone, right? There is obviously no reason why video is not going to be coming, right? Like 50% down, like to $48 at first, at least. What chart am I on? It's video. I'm going to be giving the answer first, and I want you to actually write it for me. So that's the answer. The answer is video. I've given you all the answer. So what chart am I on? That's going to be like the question, and I hope you all can actually give me the answer. So I'm going to be sharing 80,000 BTTCs to the first 20 person that could answer what chart am I on. Is just, this is on our crypto platform. This is just to engage people who are following, and I hope you all took note of that. It's going to be like for the first 50 persons. No, that's too much. First 30 persons, I think that's fair. So 80,000 folks are going to be sharing 20 folks or 30 folks are going to be sharing 80,000 BTTCs, and I hope you all actually got that. So in a way, whatever the market is doing will always be there, and I think it all boils back to what do you think the market is doing yourself. So the answer is video. So yes. All right, Fanny Khan, welcome. Okay, we already have one person having the answer right, and I think it's great. I almost thought the market is going to be removing my trades today, cause at first it went -9, right? Like it went really south, and the next thing you begin to see the market doing is that it's going down. Grabbing volatility and selling is one beautiful thing the market does, but of course, staying out of the game is not a cheap thing. It requires boldness, and it's not going to be easy. But of course, calculating how much you can afford to lose prior to entering the market through stop losses remains a very, very strong innovation to staying safe in case of crazy and unusual volatility. I think that's pretty much it. And in my own opinion, I'm going to be holding this trade downwards, and I'm going to be affording to risk just 10 USD in this trade. Worst case scenario, 8.9 on, let's say 9. And at the very least, should in case the market goes to our expected direction, the profit is going to be way better. At least if it comes to 56k, I'll be thinking of taking some certain partials. So guys, we are in for a lot of volatility. I think there's some level of buys happening. I don't know if it's a real buy, or because on the 5 minutes candle you see the volume, it's crazy. it's a real buy, we cannot tell, and it can be. That's one of the reasons why you have to keep your stop losses tight. So what do you think of Nvidia? Do you think it's going to be going up like this? No, it doesn't work that way. So on a weekly time frame, if you check, you would see something. What do you see? You would see the markets giving a very clear direction. Between here and here, I'm so sure we're going to be having an RSI divergence. Why do I think that? Because when market comes to the point of exhaustion, it just makes another impulsive move, and make traders assume it still has a long way to go, whereas it has attained its exhaustion point. It was overbought, as you can see, and there you have the divergence I talked of. So it's a very divergence, and of course I hope you understand that. And in all honesty, much as I think this might just happen to VT, I think it's going to be happening to general crypto market generally. We're going to be having more and more bearish prayer, right? I don't know why I'm thinking that way, especially for Bitcoin, right? And I think that's pretty much simple. Aside from why this is going to be happening, let me see how many people got qualified, sorry, for the airdrop we gave away. So as much as, sorry, let me see. Okay, hey, can we see more greetings? Nobody is saying hello there. Of these things happening as though coins were trying to catch up with Bitcoin. I think something also happens during the bull market. Pool is 100,000 BTCs. Let's see how fast every one of you can be. All right, I think, all right, we still have one more person. So I think we're gonna be having this season, right? Because this bull run began in Q4 2022, in my opinion. Like, I already predicted at some point when we get to this top, which we've already gotten, the BTCD actually rose to that point. Very, very unreal. And I tell you guys, people seem to be exhausted of this attempt to buy. What I'm going to be doing is, I think I'm more of bearish than bullish. On the higher time frame, we have a lot of volume exiting. Now we have a lot of volume injecting. And I think also just on the 5 minutes candle, we have the majority of the volume. What I'm going to be doing all honesty is I'm going to be sticking to Bitcoin short, or maybe like a short on tone, but I think altcoins are going to be pumping, so I'm trying as much as possible to just focus on BTC short, right? And I was looking at Ethereum when it was rising yesterday, and I was like, this coin, I was telling myself that it's going to dump, just rising above here. I told myself that, and I was thinking of going to short Ethereum from here, but I didn't have the boldness. Guess what? It got the NS shorting. See, yeah, I'm so sure it's going to be going way lower. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be picking BTC, and I'm going to be shorting BTC with 10x, right, on another account. The other trade we see is not yet out. It hasn't taken us out. So all right, if I begin to show you from Ethereum, we'll try to. So let's do some giveaways. Also, I really want us to get like 10K today. So whatever it is we've got to do, we've got to just do that. So added 2, added 4, added 2, adding 2. When it's becoming adding 2, right? That's better. So the answer is down. I just literally said seconds more to go. 9 those points. So please stay with me. If you're enjoying the stream, say hello. All right, trying as much as I can to ensure we all are on the same page. I'm feeling somehow. Maybe I'm just gonna be closing this trade right now. I think I'm not feeling comfortable with this trade anymore, right? So maybe I'm just gonna close it right now. You have doubts, you have concerns, right? It's not really easy, and sometimes you could be so perturbed with what you see the market trying to play around with, and then you do not have the willpower to continue. But when you begin to look at the market and try to read the candles, see this inducement, there's a grab on liquidity, there's a what do you call this candle? A bearish engulfing candle, or you call it a bearish order block, right? You begin to ask yourself, what exactly is the market doing? I really see going up, right? So these are minimal reasons why I'm trying to encourage myself to say, you know what, just hang on in this trade and let's see how it's going to be till maybe somewhere around 215 to 2230, because sometimes the real volume in the New York session trade sometimes come when you've given up. So are you on a short with me? Please play safe. I'm going to be trying to tell my people also maybe to take some short positions, but of course stay safe. I think that's going to be it from my end today. I'm super excited to have you all on this platform, and I hope you all have learned one or two things in the past few moments. I have seen folks